the other day I made 1,100 quid in the day.
Long through 4 hours. Introduce yourself. Kind of explain what you were doing before you started TikTok Shop.
So basically I'm a brow artist. I've worked in sales and marketing for like 20 years, but I gave that up like 4 years ago and basically built up my own business.
Hmm.
So I've done that from the ground up and I started TikTok Shop in like July.
Hmm.
But unfortunately I wasn't really like, I was just sort of winging it. I was just like,
So would you
do you
say
know what I
that's,
mean?
would you say that's like the main kind of reason why you decided you wanted to get help because you just didn't really know what direction?
Yeah, like I was like making money, but I wasn't really making anything. I had like one video that was like a total fluke of going viral,
Hmm.
and it was just the total wrong product, and obviously the commission wasn't great. Had that have been a good product, it
Yeah.
probably like would have like went really well for us. But yeah, like it was just like I did need to understand things a lot more because it's a totally different ball game
Yeah.
compared to a normal sales and marketing role that I'm used to doing.
Of course. And then beforehand, how much were you doing on TikTok Shop? Were you doing like a couple quid a month, or how much? You got like one viral video, didn't you, beforehand?
I got one viral video and it brought us about 500 quid.
Yeah.
Um, and then I think the month before I joined you, which I joined on the 17th of October, so
Yeah.
4 weeks ago,
Hmm.
the month before that, so the month in September, I made £120.
Okay. And then since then, how much have you made since joining the Creators Collective?
6.5
That's crazy. In 4 weeks.
in 4 weeks, yeah. I
Absolutely.
literally made, from the first week of being coached by you,
Hmm.
I started making consistently from there.
Hmm.
And I have been offered two deal brands as well in 4 weeks
That is crazy.
with two big brands.
What would you say beforehand was like the biggest frustration you had, like with filming the content? Because to be fair, I know that some of your videos beforehand, just like the normal organic ones where you wasn't doing TikTok Shop, were performing quite well. But like, did you not really focus on monetization too much beforehand?
I didn't really know what way to go with it because I started my TikTok journey from it. I'd had a gastric sleeve in Turkey, so I documented it all. So
Hmm.
I was mainly trying to just like think, right, I'm going to try and make some money off TikTok, like the creator fund, that type of thing. And then I started obviously listening to other creators, obviously following you and things like that.
Yeah.
And I just was like, I need this to work. Like, I need it to be life changing enough for us to be able to do the things that I want to do and to be able to worthwhile. Like as you know, I've got a very hectic life. I'm a carer for my partner who had a stroke,
Yeah.
and my daughter's autistic. So we have a lot of times where I have to go and get her from school, or she can't be at school. And I need to think for another three people as well as running my own business. So for me, it's about my time freedom, and I needed it to work. And I don't know, just something was telling us that you were the person to do it for us.
Were there any other coaches beforehand or anything like that that you were? So it's literally just the first kind of person you've seen, and you decided actually, oh, I trust this person because there is a lot of untrustworthy people in the space, of course.
I looked at you and somebody else, and I was looking at another coach, and I did actually the day before I'd signed up for the inner circle.
Hmm.
I joined her community growth
Yeah.
coaching or whatever it is, and I'm still yet to, and I've spent a lot of money with this person,
Hmm.
and I got an audit done off her, like I got it through off email. I'm still yet to have a conversation with this person.
Okay.
So for me, you brought so much more.
As far as like the actual structure in the circle, like, what was your first kind of impressions in it when you first joined?
Do you know what? It was really, really nice because the whole process of it all, obviously I got a phone call, and then from there I had another video call with somebody else,
Hmm.
and it was really personal, and I really liked that because for me, yes, I've worked in sales and marketing for years, but if someone was a complete beginner,
Yeah.
how are they meant to know anything? Like that other coach, I haven't even got a hello off her.
Yeah.
So for me, it's like having that. And then even from there, when I signed up, getting the onboarding call with you, you're very hands on. The group is great. There's not loads of work, which that's one thing that I really like as well.
What would you say is like the thing that helped you the absolute most out of everything? Like as far as maybe product selection, maybe it was your hooks.
I think it's a lot. I think it's a bit of all of it, to be fair. But you really explained it. Like what I love about the group is that we can create a video and we can put it in the group,
Yeah.
and you'll say, "Yeah, Sarah, you know, get rid of that hook, do something better or whatever. Because I could post that and then send it to you and be like, oh, is this all right? I'd rather know before I post it.
Of course.
So like just things like that, and also having the rest of the guys to help each other as well, because they do.
Mhm.
But for me, it is the learning about the hook, the product selection. It all comes together. It's not just a one thing,
Yeah.
and it's learning that, like, you know, I know that you'll say to me, Sarah, your content's brilliant, like
Yeah.
you've got it nailed, and
Mhm.
sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't perform,
Yeah. Of
but
course.
it's actually great to know from you that this is just normal.
Yeah, of course. And then what would you say? Like, how confident do you feel now? Like compared to when you first started? Because obviously when you first started, for everyone, I know it's a little bit like, I don't know, am I actually going to see results doing this? How do you feel now after you've made that amount of money in 4 weeks?
I feel incredible. Like I'm buzzing because, like, obviously yesterday, well, we know last night, my biggest viral video,
Hmm.
I ended up getting a bit of a violation on it.
Yeah.
And I know that they don't get like put back on. It's
Yeah.
I've never had one. And then when I've woke up this morning to a brand deal from that company, like a long term paid partnership.
Yeah.
And the fact that they actually put my video back on as well, I was like, yes, like
Yeah.
I'm just so happy. And I've had a total shift in mindset because I now understand how to work with brands as well. So I know what money you can get out
Yeah.
of brands as
Yeah.
well as your commission.
I think that's one thing a lot of people overlook is like when you're doing this affiliate stuff, it's not just a case of okay, just post the videos, get commissions.
Yeah.
These big brands will pay you a lot of money just to run the videos or ads somewhere else, and you haven't got to do anything about it. Like literally, you just do nothing, and they'll just pay you just to run with ads. It's crazy.
Well,
But
yeah, so like I had a brand that paid us £1,500 for one posting of a video that I'd already made.
that's it's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Is
Yeah.
is there like a specific moment when you thought like, oh my god, like it's actually coming together now, and you thought like I'm actually making some decent money?
Yeah, so obviously about 2 weeks in is when I started. So bear in mind in September I made £120 on my own.
Yeah.
The last 2 weeks in October was when I started with here. I made £530 in 2 weeks.
Hmm.
And then since then I've made 6 grand. So like it's literally been this week where I've been like, whoa, shit, this
Yeah.
is like happening.
Hmm.
Because I'm talking like what, the other day I made 1,100 quid in the day.
Long 4 hours. Do you know what I mean? For most
And
people,
then
like
and it's 3 days that happened.
that's crazy. And you think like the average job, most people are making what, £100 a day, £200 a day tops. To make
Yeah,
a
that's what I wanted.
it's just crazy. That is
Yeah,
insane. And then, what would you say to anyone that's kind of like second guessing joining the inner circle, or would you recommend it to anyone else?
100%. Like I want to scream it from the rooftops already. Like, I would just say if you're coming in with your eyes wide open and just making sure that it's not just about having a bit of a laugh and making some daft videos. It literally is. You have to treat it like a business, and if you treat it like a business, you will be paid like a business. And I also think just listen to what you've got to say, do it,
Hmm.
and it'll work. Like
Yeah,
that's all I can say. Like it literally, I can't even explain it. You told me, Sarah, go and do this with this product, and what happened? I've made like what, 3.5 grand in 3 days.
yeah, that's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But
All
yeah,
because you knew.